Lucy, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time to meet me today.
It's fine.
I think we agreed to 30 minutes for this initial meeting. Is that still good for you?
Oh yes, that should be fine.
Okay, great. So since this is the first time we met, I thought it might be useful for me to tell you a little bit about my company and what we do. And then it would be really helpful for me to learn a bit about you and your business. And then perhaps I can ask you a few questions.
Yes, good.
Okay. So in terms of this meeting, is there anything in particular that you want to talk about or anything that you want to cover in the meeting?
Yes, well, two things. One, I'd like to know more about your new product range. And two, can you support our after-sales function?
Okay, good. So I will make sure to include those areas later when we talk about the ways that we can be helpful to you.
So we see the salesperson here opening the more formal part of the meeting by thanking the customer and checking the time for the meeting. Next, the salesperson agrees a simple plan or agenda for the meeting. And this is useful because now both sides have agreed that the salesperson will start with a brief summary and then we'll be able to ask questions of the customer. The salesperson has also given the customer the opportunity to add to the agenda, and this gave the customer a chance to state two important points that should have been covered. Notice, however, that the salesperson did not immediately answer these questions. This is not the time to start presenting. You need to understand the customer and the customer's needs before you talk about solutions. So now we have a good start for the meeting, with both sides having contributed to the agenda, clarity about what's going to happen, and confidence that the important issues are going to be included. Let's now rejoin the meeting after the salesperson has introduced the company. And this is the stage where the salesperson should aim to understand more about the role and responsibility of the other person. This is important because you need to make sure you understand the buying process, the people who are going to be involved, the role and level of authority of the person with whom you're currently speaking.
So you are the senior commercial manager for your division. Can you help me understand what that role includes?
Well, I'm mainly responsible for making sure that the sales and marketing are working in harmony.
Okay, so you report to the marketing vice president?
Actually, no. I report to the divisional marketing VP, who then reports to the president.
Okay, so for the things we're discussing, who else is usually involved?
Well, certainly the commercial and marketing VP are involved, but if things get bigger than that, then they take it to the board.
Okay, so at some point it would be good to meet with the two VPs.
Yes, but at this point we need to identify our potential suppliers, and that is my role.
So, we see the salesperson seeking to understand the responsibilities of the other person and to know if this is the person who's going to make the decision. In this case, it's not. We learn that at least two other more senior managers will be involved. And so the salesperson makes the point that a meeting should help with them at some stage. The salesperson's now in a good position to move forward with the meeting and to learn more about the customer in the next phase, the customer needs analysis. So I'll leave you now to think about how you'll start your next meeting.